Ну, я думаю, 30.
Absolute classic from the Genesis, a little Gunstar here. I'm gonna be running it with my good friend Bag to see here.
Опа.
Hello. Doing all right. You know,
Крутая игра с Женезиса. О, они будут играть на свече. Жестко. Жестко. Что ж, когда Мэл будет готов, он вступит в комментирование. Вам желаю успехов. Оба.
Давай. Спасибо за комментирование. Ну, я даже не знаю, о чем говорить. Делик вообще все рассказал. Прям обидно. Стартует Gunstar Heroes. В принципе, можно игру описать в нескольких словах. У нас платформер, в котором мы будем проходить уровни и сражаться с боссами. Ну, поначалу у нас персонажи довольно не раскачанные. У них не очень много урона, не очень много всяких обилок, всего подобного, поэтому мы пока что практически вручную с ними сражаемся. После того, как мы проходим платформенную часть, мы доходим до боссовой части, где каждый из персонажей будет сражаться на арене. И сейчас каждый из персонажей будет прокачиваться. Такой момент переломный в спидране, когда нам нужно набрать как можно больше всяких обилок, победить как можно всяких боссов.
The first is now Bag is the only one that has to roll the dice here. And if you're doing this two-player, if you're doing a co-op, it makes you alternate between the two players to rolling the dice. You don't always hit the same spots, so you end up doing a lot more if both of you are rolling the dice. The other reason is that all of the little mini bosses that Bag is facing here are going to have much less health, a lot less tanky, and so
возможно, кому-то этот кубик напомнил момент из Капхеда. Я не знаю, кто был идейным вдохновителем, но судя потому, что игра вышла как минимум на 20 лет раньше. Возможно, Капхед был не идейным вдохновителем.
This is a strange boss.
He's in multiple games from Treasure, yeah. I don't know why he's called
прикольный босс в том, что он лицо. Что-то мне подсказывает, что из-за того, что один из раннеров погиб на начальном уровне, сражается на этом боссе только один персонаж.
Familiar with fighting games, plenty of half circles in those. And Bag's pretty familiar with fighting games, so it works out pretty well. He has to do some bison slides to get some good damage in there. One of the best maneuvers for getting damage. That you'll see.
Ну, также, конечно же, пытаемся как можно меньше сделать ненужных нам клеток, чтобы не тратить на это просто времени, поэтому некоторые бои пропускаем.
And
claps for the Switch, y'all.
So sometimes our inputs don't quite come out when they're supposed to, but I guess that's just a good excuse, right?
I mean, I don't know what Bag's talking about. We're talking about Nintendo Switch internet. This is the peak. There's no problems with it ever. Claps to Nintendo internet.
The claps actually have helped us through our runs. They do always bring some joy and motivation when things get tough. So, thank you, Nintendo, for having that feature.
And here we see the Bison slide really at its peak. You see that health up in the top center of the screen, just melting from the amoeba right here. Usually don't have the ability to do that much damage.
Босс, которого можно забить кулаком, и у него довольно быстро уходит ХП, он особо ничего не успевает сделать.
Okay.
So I didn't mention it. So, you know, it's all about giving here, and giving to PCF and such. I always love to, you know, drop a little donation or two while I'm watching GDQs in the past, and so little hidden incentive. I haven't told Bag about this, but for every space he has hit here on this board, I will be donating $50 to the marathon. So yeah, it's actually, he's hit quite a few one rolls, so I'm gonna be
another one.
I'm gonna be a little bit more broke today, but that's all right.
На боссе присутствует мертвый спот, в котором какая бы атака по нам не проходила, она несет урона.
If we go the way back, we might have some extra time here. We'll see.
No, okay.
Unfortunately, we do. And here we...
Так, выбираем...
We'll roll it back. Yeah, exactly.
О, нет, выпал худший рандом.
Yeah, here we go. More money.
I could bring up the fact that we've never actually hit every space. And so there is a fabled 100% run where the RNG lets you hit every space.
Практически выпадает самый худший спот, и ты проходишь заново всю миссию.
Still never seen it. Maybe today.
I said we missed the minion soldier, but maybe we run.
Благо остались хотя бы то, что мы уже прошли. И нам не надо это повторно проходить. О нет, они зашли на босса.
Maybe I can make short work of him. Come on.
Yeah, you're seeing that bison slide, some nice jump kicks, just an absolute perfect fight right there from Bag. Well done.
Couldn't be happy with that. Thank you. He can go off. He clones himself.
Супер предсказуемый босс, что мы можем парочкой удара контролировать полностью рэнга босса. Так давайте, еще один файт, давай. Двойка. А, нет, я не удивлюсь, если сейчас еще единица выпадет, это просто полный клир будет. Мы увидим всех идеальных, просто сделанных боссов для этой игры, похоже. Одна из самых неприятных вещей в этом ране — это самое начало рана, потому что тебе может выпасть куча рандома, и это прям очень плохо. Практически всех боссов нам показывают, но я не удивлюсь, если сейчас мы попадем снова в начало, это будет вторая попытка на all bosses.
Try to hit them if I could, but it's all RNG. I have no control over what that dice gives us. Making it the reason why we come to Dice Hell here first is
Я шучу, я понимаю.
Runs all the time because of all the ones that we roll, and no Korean rice. I'm a little sad. That's the name of that boss. I don't know why he's called Korean rice. I've always assumed he's bags of rice because it's a bunch of bags stacked on each other to make a dude, but
yeah, it's unfortunate. We won't see him this one.
All right, now we're gonna see TapatioJ back.
Финальный бой с боссом, респауним своего напарника.
On the boss here. Hopefully this goes well. Little cow in the background.
Но тут дальше босса нет.
So,
А, нет, есть босс. У нас такой типичный дядька в костюме. Такие дядьки в костюмах обычно во всяких драгонболах были, если кто помнит. Мы даже получаем тот же самый шар, как в Dragon Ball. Прям один в один история понятная. Далее мы будем кидать нашего напарника как можно дальше, чтобы заранее прогружать карты.
We'll talk about them more as we keep going.
Their health just varies so much. I still don't
ну
understand the
и у нас
damage in
здесь
this
был
game.
мини-босс, вы заметили, нет?
Years
Он
of
был.
playing this game, since I was a kid to running it, and like still can't figure it out. And there you go. One of them just tried to hug me there. They do like to hug it out.
Get the damage. Not as fast as it can be, but decent enough. And now we climb a pyramid.
But yeah, we're about to make short work of a quick boss up ahead. I'm going to throw Jay. Now actually would be great for a donation or two.
Awesome. We got a really important one here. We got a $25 donation from the Mana Mom that says, "Let's go HWC. Back the tea. I love you so much, and I am so proud to be your wife and player too. And to my favorite sauce boss, Tappy. Let's get those cold cuts."
The cold cuts.
Get them cold cuts.
Thank you, BB, my beautiful wife, everyone.
Yeah, we have an awesome community behind us. Much love to all of our heavy weapons crew out there, the HWC.
Копирка, ультракилла. Мы едем по пирамиде и сражаемся с врагами. Ой, как неожиданно.
Yeah, and we just hit at the top of the screen there, so they can't hit us, which is a lot of fun to just. Usually it's a good time for a break from us during our run, just a little mid break.
Oh, and the claw and the bee. All right, we're good.
There's a little dude up in the tree right here. Another one hiding behind the tree over there. We're here to save him.
Ну и практически всегда мы сражаемся с боссом в конце уровня.
Again, an annoying boss fight if you can't get rid of him in like 2 seconds, and so there we are. Glad we got it.
All right, this next part is going to be a bit of an
Величайший босс-файт, пройденный за 2 секунды.
Repeatedly, because it's easier for me to climb, because there's a delay when I throw, I kind of hover in the air, and it makes it easier for me to climb. But also, yeah, if there's any donations.
Oh, definitely. We've got a lot of love coming in here. We got a $5 donation from Jaimito that says, "These two runners are amazing peoples. I became friends with TapatioJ at AGDQ 2019, then befriended Back the Tea through Tappy. GDQ is an amazing event, helping a great cause, and even connects people together. Best of luck. You guys are gonna crush it. Sneaky, sneaky."
The sneaky, my boy. Thank you, Jaime. Appreciate it, man.
Good old Jaime.
Definitely, Jaime, good people during our past GDQ.
Подсказывает, что урон от бросков неадекватный, поэтому игру можно пройти просто кидая второго персонажа, что в принципе мы сейчас и наблюдаем. Сверху у нас спаунятся враги, но они не особо успевают появиться, поскольку в них сразу же влетает второй игрок. Ну, в данном случае первый.
Gunstar heroes. Thank you to GDQ staff and runners for giving to a great cause and providing many around the world with nostalgia. Lesson 3.
I love this game.
Yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, right here, yeah, it's all pretty much auto-scroll-ish. We try to take out these enemies as best we can when the bombs drop our way. Hasn't been the greatest.
Автоскроллерный. Единственное, что рандомно летят бомбы и враги появляются, поэтому особо ничего не сделаешь. Нам спидранер показал, что можно залезть в неожиданное место у босса, но все равно телепортирует наверх.
It really has some good utility that we're able to utilize in these next coming stages. Right here, I'm able to start damaging this mini boss off screen, and he is just jumping around. And that was interesting. Usually that's not what, never seen that one before.
Просто выкидываем своего второго игрока в мини-босса, и он ничего не может сделать.
He's annoying. He flies around. We try
И мы
to
тут
get as much damage as
встречаем
possible on him, but he goes in this hit stun.
впервые
Early throw that I
главного
had
злодея
right there
игры,
was
можно так сказать.
a chance
По
for us
крайней
to
мере, он
begin
будет
to
появляться
basically
особо
never go
часто.
into hit stun. It's kind of a
Частости.
weird non-invulnerability state we're able to get into right there. But unfortunately, not able to get it. We just kind of have to fight him more straight up.
I'll start it. You take over if it goes awry.
Yep.
So this one requires a perfect internet connection to work. We'll see how we're going. Immediate suplex. Let's go a little slow. Take it.
Yep. I'll try. All right. So at its best, we're able to do it kind of like that right there. So not too shabby. And now we pray, because there is I have no idea what the percentage is or what it even causes.
Раннеры
Way for this to just
сражаются поодиночке
с
с боссом с двух сторон, держа самолет, дабы он не накренился.
We have an extra minute and a half, so if we had any more donations, this is the perfect time for it. We will get out of this state.
Очевидная
Don't worry,
тактика.
the game will continue.
Oh wow, what is going on here?
О нет, они сломали игру.
From Slickify that says Gunstar Heroes was a staple of my childhood. I love seeing these bosses get melted. Indeed we are. We also have a $25 donation from Rook Arik that says, I cannot donate much, but as every GDQ event, I always try to donate a little. I've heard a little can go a long way, so here's hoping this helps. Thank you, GDQ, for awesome events this year. And that is true. It doesn't matter
Походу,
how much
Кристалл
or how
решил,
little you can donate,
что
every
он
little bit helps on these donations, especially
не
when it
должен
comes to
попасть в
our
руки раннерам, и
milestones that
он
we
должен
have. We
упасть
have a
на
number
землю,
of
а
big
так как
awards and
они
a number
летели
of
на
milestones
несколько
and
тысяч
challenges that we want to
километров
try and hit. For example,
в
there's a
воздухе,
lot of
то
Trackmania love coming up. We got a
падать
Trackmania
очень
run
будет
coming up
долго.
soon, a double driver run, but at the end of that, they want
Ну,
to
посмотрим,
showcase
посмотрим,
some
как в итоге
extreme
прилетит
tracks. You want to see some
камушек.
real top-tier Trackmania gameplay? Extend that by hitting the $20,000 needed for that. We're currently at $2,164, and that is coming up later. So remember, when you are donating, please put your donations towards any of the incentives. And don't forget, you're also entered into some of the prizes. Have a look at the GDQ website to see what prizes are available right now as they fall down, and hopefully we can grab the jewel soon.
Oh no!
Oh no, you've died!
So we're back.
I'm back up here. Oh no!
Yep. And we're unfortunately minus our weapons because we did actually take the full death there. So now we need to get our weapons back.
That is a fun glitch. Still don't know what causes it. It's very rare, but there you go.
Ну ничего. Мы немного лишились предметов, но теперь мы хотя бы можем составить полный билд наш. Благо, это еще не конец игры. Раннеры взяли довольно сейвовый эстимейт, 45 минут, так что они, скорее всего, успевают.
So at least Bag has his. That's pretty big, and I'll take that for now. It's not ideal, but it'll work.
And we can't get this guy without Jay's weapon, unfortunately. We gotta wait for
Yeah,
that to
and
come
that's
back.
kind of the utility to show off, unfortunately, right there. So I'm hoping to pick up a chaser as we go through here. A lightsaber will have to do, and it'll make it a little trickier, but we'll get it done. It's not the first time it's happened. Unfortunately, we both didn't have great health when the glitch happened. So you could actually kind of survive that glitch, more or less, but you need a little bit more health to do so.
It does 80 damage to us right there, which is kind of unfortunate. Vitality showing at the top. Yeah, that's we're not gonna survive that most of the time. But there is a few cases where it'll end us on 0, and we still go to the next stage with our weapons, which is nice. Not today, though.
Not today. Too many falls. Let's see. A little health there, and health is actually pretty important for Bag on this stage. Because he's using that lightsaber weapon, he deals great amount of damage to the bosses, but the bosses don't always want to stay in range. So it's best that Bag's able to tank some hits, so that...
Неожиданно два раннера решили использовать оружие ближнего боя. Это у нас вот этот лазер. Хотя он вроде как лазерный, но раннеры почему-то называют его именно что мечом. Хотя он больше похож на пушку из какой-нибудь контра. Да вообще, на самом деле, игра довольно сильно похожа на контру.
They did not learn the stop, drop, and roll method. Colonel Wright doesn't teach that.
We got a little guy running next to us. He's doing his best to keep up.
That guy will make captain someday. But look at him. He's the only one
surviving. Yeah. Give that man a promotion.
It's kind of by default.
All right, you should take one.
All right.
And now we're on to green.
And we'll see how I do here, because, yeah, I won't be getting the consistent damage.
Я подозреваю, что раннеры стараются ходить и играть как можно с ивовыми тактиками, дабы...
Alright, that hand can shred you up if you're up there. It'll either do a little bit of damage or take like 100 health. You gotta be careful on that. Again, damage can be very inconsistent in this game. This is gonna take a bit.
Yeah, and I just gotta try to hit these diagonals. One thing didn't bring up earlier is me and Bag actually use two different methods of controlling our characters.
Игра не стыдится просто подсовывать нам новые механики с каждым уровнем, с каждым боссом. У нас появляются горизонтальные боссы, у нас появляются вертикальные боссы. Ожидаем, когда у нас появится диагональный босс. У нас был уже диагональный уровень. Сейчас... У нас же снова горизонтальный уровень. Но у нас такой необычный босс-файт, многоступенчатый.
That's okay. There we go.
And yeah, so we're seeing these bosses for a little longer. We usually get enough damage. Oh, and of course.
I expected dog. This is the worst one that we can see here. My weapon does not reach during a typical run for record. We would reset if we had something like this going on. The lack of range and being able to
Лайтсейбер не очень подходит для сражений с этим боссом.
Not getting a lot of damage out. Luckily now we will. We'll get some here.
Не очень много урона.
Yeah, we're gonna get a couple lasers from this guy probably.
It's behaving right now. I like this.
Yeah, luckily standing in place is big. We'll get enough damage.
Oh man, that was close.
Alright, then we get out green.
And then green looking super cool.
Let's see, can I do it?
Nope. It's a little glitch there that just makes an annoying sound, but you gotta go for it. Now we're on to the level that I am the most worried about. We call it the Reds Run Killer. It is a very long level with an insane amount of enemies on it. Every single one of them could just chunk us for a good 20 damage. They can grab us, they can throw us, they can just hug us like this, again and again.
Yeah, hug us to slow us down. The throws, yeah, it does 20 damage a piece, so it's pretty
длинный уровень с огромным количеством врагов.
A lot of RNG in this one, and we have these floating platforms that are right there.
Oh, go.
Yeah, it looks like I got tossed ahead.
There we go. We're good. Getting hugged. Oh, he goes down. Okay.
Alright, and we'll be able to keep this Phantom more or less in place. I'm gonna take out that guy. Try to anyways. Alright. Luckily they each drop health. Oh wow, we are just not getting the weapons. Fire. I want it. I can't get it. Alright, never mind. This is moved too far ahead right there. I really want the lightsaber at this point. That or the chaser, but it's yeah, it's looking like lasers. Looking like lasers for this run. Yeah, this probably being one of the worst phantoms right here. Alright. Not too shabby.
Hey, there's the weapon. All right.
And yeah, and
back on track.
I should have just taken the saber at that point, but we'll be able to show off a little bit of the chaser usefulness here.
Get through the boxes with some throws. Hit that instant
kill. That
kill.
was a great phantom. Yeah, that's fine right there.
Очень быстро убили мини-босса, закидав его напарником.
We're just gonna switch.
You're gonna go with it? Okay.
The RNG on our weapons has been pretty bad, and we really want I want a lightsaber as we go forward.
Let's take the
nice
backup
throw
health.
there. That's not usual. Okay.
There is a little secret guy right here. Here he is. Go for it. Grab it.
And so, yeah, casually, if you're not having a good time on this stage, which is gonna happen, I should probably not take
Лор прост, мы собираем кристаллы хаоса для того, чтобы спасти мир от злодеев, которые хотят забрать себе кристаллы хаоса, и в один момент мы теряем кристаллы хаоса, потом мы снова их получаем, переходим в суперформу и побеждаем. Простенький такой сюжетик для 93-го года. Всякие.
This guy's gonna do his love dance, as I believe it's called. But Tiny Bison doesn't like it, so.
And he goes right into the spin cycle. That being a state of not, he won't get flinched straight here. So it's really nice to get some damage on. Some great early damage we've got onto him.
And again, going with the theme of being that he's definitely modeled after Bison, that is definitely a Psycho Crusher. Like, it even turns blue. This is a nasty boss fight.
We got some great RNG there. And Bag, you're going to throw him?
Yeah. I'm going to try.
Alright, so idea is to get him over to the right here. And you just kind of time up some jumps. And unfortunately, he got into a flinch state there.
Again, this is where, if there's any lag in our connection, it can be difficult. Very difficult.
You just get that jump in. Fortunately, I didn't get my last one in. I'm at 11 health, so I'm going to let you just take it. Oh, wait. No, you're... Okay. Bag's at the 11
You got it, Jay. You got it. He's got 66.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get it. Okay, back.
I'm back. I'm back in. We're good.
Босс получает урон, когда его кидает, поэтому раннеры хотели засунуть его в цикл, но немножко не получилось.
Awesome. We have got a $77.77 donation from Scooter that says, donating taps, usual amount to support the heavy weapons crew and our favorite duo run. Sorry about Dice Hell, but it meant more melon bread for everyone.
Где мы отдаем кристаллы хаоса, как я говорил по сюжету.
Thank you, Scoots.
And we've also got another. We got another $77.77 donation from Toff that says, "Oh hey, it's my favorite two runners finally on the big screen. Been watching them since 2015 in various runs and world records. Good luck on the run and paying for guns and crabs. Show everyone that the power of friendship is just a weapon of mass destruction. You guys are amazing. Hugs and fist bumps. Kobe and lesson 3."
Thank you, Toff. Part of the crew. Our little community.
All right, so now it's been kind of a platform shooter this entire way, right? Now we fly around in a spaceship. This is another kind of auto-scroll level, so we'll have some opportunities, I suppose, for some more donations.
Еще один автоскрольный уровень.
100 anonymous donation, yes. A $100 anonymous donation saying, keep doing great things. And we also have another $100 donation from Omega Prime that says, greetings from a rainy Germany. The weather is a perfect incentive to stay inside and watch AGDQ. Speaking of perfect incentives, you all know what to do. And they are, of course, referring to making sure you put your money to those incentives there. Check them out when you come in, find your favorite games, put them into those incentives, and let's increase AGDQ and get some more fun. I know personally, I want to see that Trackmania expert course. You do not want to miss that. That is going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And while we are auto-scrolling again, we'll go through a couple more here. $25 donation from Candy Tamer that says, watching my first GDQ as a cancer survivor. Thank you again for everything that you do. Thank you, Candy Tamer, and congratulations on being cancer-free. And then finally here, we have a $25 donation from Dr. Pop that says, this year's AGDQ is amazing. It is inspiring seeing all these people come together for charity.
It is an honor to be here. I've always been so proud of the gaming community coming together for the GDQ. It's just been an incredible ride. I've been watching this for so many years now, and the community is just the most beautiful, amazing thing. But yeah, if you got some more, this level goes for quite a bit.
We do indeed. We got plenty coming in. We got a $25 donation from Hip Hip that says, hey there, thank you for what you do here at GDQ. My dad passed away from cancer a year and a half ago, and I wouldn't wish this to anyone. So hopefully, donations can make a change one day. And we hope the same. Thank you very much for your donation, and hope you are enjoying the event here. And just a little shout out from the last run there. We got $100 from Amused Cow that says, woo, GDQ. Amazing run from Uncle Slam. Thanks to all the runners and volunteers who do awesome stuff. Get excited for Trackmania tomorrow. Again, lots of Trackmania love coming in. Plenty of time there. King Azil, $20 saying, Trackmania showcase? Yes, please. And then Jordo Yeats with a $15 donation saying, having a blast. Don't want it to end. Well, all good things must come to an end, but not yet, because we're kind of like halfway through the event, you know? Keep them coming in, everybody. We do massively appreciate it.
So right here, you're going to notice that I'm controlling the little blue turret. I can't take damage, so he's just going to use me as a battering ram through the asteroid belt here.
Yeah, we're hanging out. We're relaxing. Yeah, there's a couple parts that we just ran into right there that are kind of interesting to this auto scroll. There's when we were up in the upper right corner, there is usually, if you're anywhere up other than up there, you're constantly getting lasers.
Раннеры играют за как раз за разные пушки. И что интересно, синяя пушка находится в таком месте, что она позволяет доджить почти весь урон.
And there's our friend, the Comet Cowboy. He's in, he's out. Just a quick appearance.
He can't actually take damage.
Ну, здесь, получается, красный управляет кораблем своей вот красной пушкой, синий управляет пушкой, что находится на внешней стороне.
You know, these are a lot like the stormtroopers. You know, they're mostly just just regular folks that are just they got a little style to them, and they just got caught up in bad corporation. That's all it is.
And again, what we try to do is limit the amount of lag going on. So we're gonna destroy everything from spawning on screen with our little flying wing formation here.
We spread our wings, our lasers. We take out some turrets, and yeah. A lot of things would be spawning in, but we don't allow them.
Если мы будем играть из двух игроков, встанем в одном месте, мы можем заранее просто уничтожать корабли, и они просто не будут появляться.
There's a lot of little stray bullets and missiles and all sorts of projectiles that I would have to be kind of ducking and dodging. But Bag's able to just kind of spin around a lightsaber, block a lot of this.
I learned this from Star Wars General Grievous, right? I know it's not the most popular of all the, but like this is a maneuver. It's working.
Yeah, we just kind of hang out, get some damage out there, and we'll be coming up on, we'll be seeing green again. It won't be the last time. And so just kind of like we did in the auto-scrolling stage before, this boss has the ability to give us a lot of different forms. This will do it a little bit more randomly. And so this one's not too bad. It's a little laggy, as you can see, but there's certain things we're really hoping not to see out of this fight.
That was interesting. And
that's one of them. Unfortunately, just lagged it up, so it's better for me just get behind it. I'll let Bag do some damage here.
I
and we just
can barely touch that thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Gun.
And here's what we want to see. We got good old gun. And yes, it just turns into a gun, and then he just kind of fires at you. And because Bag's invulnerable, we do a lot of damage.
And that's it. So yeah, that's green. We'll see him one more time. He is technically our brother. So I can't help but to think of Metal Gear there with brother. But, you know, we'll see him one more time. So up ahead is the Nausea Room.
Тем временем приближаемся все ближе к финалу. Большая часть игры пройдена.
3 different bosses jump out as here, and luckily I can use my teammate to deal.
И у нас снова босс.
Power friendship coming in clutch.
И лучшее оружие в игре это тиммейт. Поэтому мы будем забивать босса тиммейтом. Благо уровень позволяет.
It's a mess. So it's really nice to get around that. Yeah, power friendship coming through.
And easy peasy.
So yeah, just a fun little section here. These things just kind of randomly spawning out. They don't do too much damage, so we're not too worried. And here we go. The final one. We'll be looking to do something called a 0 cycle here. At least that's what I call it. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, as it kind of implies, we're trying to take this thing out before it ever had the chance to really do anything. Let's see. Oh, very close. 158. So
still really
good. You get one spin. That's pretty good.
Dance it.
We'll take.
Чуть-чуть не хватило урона для того, чтобы за один цикл победить босса.
Strike a JoJo pose.
All right, and we're right here. We're to the home stretch. This is, we call this Killed by Colors. We'll be going through kind of all these stage bosses yet again. So these are Pink's cronies right here. They have a new mech. They could be annoying sometimes, but again, power of friendship is able to get some massive damage here. Trying to anyways.
It's the one thing we don't want to see it do.
И у нас здесь такой
It'll jump.
своеобразный босс-раш начинается, когда мы видим всех главных злодеев, которые как бы играют в игру нами. Ну, правда, не нами, скорее. Боссы выходят на арену, и мы их просто побеждаем, а ими как бы управляют главные злодеи.
Get some damage. Make sure we get a little extra health there. Always nice through these this ending part. Cause yeah, in fact, just took a big fall right there. Took a lot of damage. Okay.
I've never seen that before. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
All right, and go.
All right.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
All right. I was hit, Joe. I don't know.
Bag just making it as interesting.
Раннеры чуть не попадают в тайминг.
We're getting through it. I love this level though. This is probably my favorite level in the whole game.
Oh, and we get the
И у нас второй босс тем временем. Вы видели, что один из персонажей ушел с экрана, и теперь он представлен как босс.
We hit him for about 750 each one right here, so a couple more good ones. A little lasering. There we go. Little tricky corridor right here, and then
урон от броска равен 750 по этому боссу, поэтому проще всего закидать. Ну или даже веселее его просто закидать своим тиммейтам. И у нас снова гигачат выходит. И у нас, в принципе, вот такая же тактика, как и раньше. Мы его кидаем, наносим урон. Тем самым нанося как можно больше урона. Сам по себе босс не очень много урона получает, поэтому закидывать все-таки его чуть-чуть поэффективней.
Our friendship coming in huge on this one.
У нас появляется еще один босс. Остается у нас буквально немного до конца.
I'll be down here.
Well, joyride there from Bag.
Gotta show off for the little glitches.
Yeah, great. This is actually, it's a really cool boss fight. We try to cheese it as much as possible. Make it a non-factor. Bag, if you can back up. Thank you.
Yep, I got it.
So kind of with the same thing with the orange fight that we just did.
Они решили просто зачизить босса и не дать ему вообще ничего сделать. Способ броска у него есть анимация, вставание. И если попасть в тайминг, то можно просто чизить беззаконие какое-то прям. О нет, он откинул, но это не страшно, он... Несколько раз не попали в цикл. За то, что мы кидаем, мы наносим, конечно же, довольно много хп. Мы сносим много хп врагу. Нам еще подсказывает, что у него двойной урон, оказывается, если он получит урон от стену и пол. Неожиданно финальным боссом является не финальный босс, как мы думали. Кристаллы обрели сознание и улетели.
For the real boss, his name is Golden Silver. He also shows up in multiple treasure games.
И
he has full control
мы встречаем настоящего босса.
And he can't actually take damage, so we have to hurt these gems here. And he can also just put out a ton of damage on us.
Стараемся наносить урон по кристаллам, по ним побольше урона проходит. Даже особо не обращаю внимания, что делает вот этот робот, он как бы есть, но нам не особо важно.
That's gonna finish him off right there. Not quite time yet. We'll have it as we go to screen black coming up here, but that is Gunstar Heroes.
И босс побежден.
And we had probably everything go against us as far as our time.
Ну и в принципе игра пройдена.
We're coming in all right with the time here, so good stuff. Much love to y'all. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. And yeah, this is a lot of fun.
And we got a cool little cutscene and great music.
There we go. And yeah, definitely clap is in there. Thank you all. We see the final cutscene play out as now, because we kind of took out the gems, they all kind of got destroyed right there. There's no weapons that apparently exist anymore, even though we were kind of using them. So here's kind of like one of the big bads. He gone. Kind of brutal. The guy's flipping his face there. Kind of brutal.
A little bleak there, but yeah.
Well, yeah, we're concerned. We're flying our ship, and Gold Silver's still on the move. But little do we know, here's Green, our older brother.
He's got like gray hair now. I think that's our fault. But he doesn't have guns either.
We'll do that to you. And to make up for it, the ultimate sacrifice. No, Green, come back!
And it just explodes. And
yeah.
Full credits. I don't know if we all died there or if it was just Green. But that's Gunstar Heroes.
Yeah. Awesome. Again, thank you all. Appreciate it. Much love. Looking forward to watching some runs later today. I'll probably be getting a little bit of a nap because, yeah, this is a good old 5 in the morning run for us. So, yeah, this has been interesting, but we got it done. Very happy about it. Some shaky RNG, but it worked out.
Yeah. Shout out to Argic for doing the donation reading for us here, and shout out to HWC. That's our little community, the crew. Of course, always the other Gunstar runners. Love to see some more from you guys, and my beautiful wife, the Mana Mom.